Hi everyone, my name's Eddie Harrold from Go Be Great. Today I'm here with the folks at PTONTHENET and I want to show you some great tools to help you have a more dynamic recovery. And the fundamental process here is going to be learning how to control our breath. Respiration rates control heart rates. When we have control of the heart rate, it's easier for the brain to allow the body to metabolize its fat stores rather than its sugar reserves. So we get a more dynamic workout with less wear and tear to the neuromusculoskeletal system, and we begin to get more of a workout from the gut of the body, moving waste from the body, while at the same time improving cardiovascular health, neuroscience, and also the body's ability to digest, eliminate, and assimilate our nutrition very, very quickly so we reduce inflammation. Here we go. We're going to begin by breathing through our nose. So every time we work out, we want to breathe through the nose. When you think about your inhale, you think about expanding your belly, the diaphragm vertically pushing down from the nostril, inhale, pushing down, swelling the belly on the inhale. As the belly swells on the inhale, we have wonderful support in the lower structures of the body that give us optimal posture of the spine. And when the spinal posture is aligned and stable, we don't have to use as much muscles to move. So step one, nostril breathing, slow down the inhale and begin to center yourself. You're breathing through your nose, inhaling, swelling the belly, taking the breath to the mid-rib line, feeling the lower ribs pull down, giving you a massage on your liver, gallbladder, stomach, spleen, and then taking the breath up to the collarbone area. And as the diaphragm becomes amplified, pressing down, the rib cage, the 12 ribs become more elastic and you can take in more energy. So simply practicing, staying with your inhale 5 or 10% longer than you normally do. And right there you'll begin to sense a mild cardiovascular workout or a mild sympathetic or heat coming from the parasympathetic system, but not a full-on heat. The heart rate will go up on the inhale, you'll feel warmth, you'll feel structure, and then exhale. Let's get on with the exhale now. The exhale, I want you to exhale through your nose as much as you can and start to recalibrate your breathing, letting go of the mouth breathing on the exhale and staying with the nostril breathing on the exhale. Exhaling slowly through your nose. So we're already beginning to warm up and recover at the same time by exhaling longer than our inhale. The exhale is cooling, it is parasympathetic. It has relaxation hormones and neurochemicals in it that begin to warm you up, while at the same time, we're not using a lot of energy to create heat from running right off the bat, which makes it difficult for the immune system after the workout to integrate the changes from exercise. So right off the bat, I try to get people to inhale through the nose and then exhale through the nose longer than the inhale. And just go through several rounds of that. We want to valve the air through our throat. There's a way that we can constrict the muscles and tissues and cartilage around the trachea. It's called the ocean sounding breath. And when you contract around this area, you can control the length and pace of the inhale and exhale. So you can take less breaths per minute. So we're training inspiratory and expiratory muscles, organs of respiration, organs of breathing, and we're taking pressure off the cardiovascular system, the neurological system, and we're beginning to warm up from the inside out. So for me, I'm going to inhale for a count of 5. I'm going to count my steps kinesthetically. I'm a kinesthetic learner. I'm not a cerebral learner per se. I've been an athlete my whole life, so I know my body, and I like to count using my feet. I inhale for 5 steps, and I exhale for 10 steps. Let's try that. So right there, staying with that for just a minute or two. Whatever your inhale is, let the exhale be twice as long as that. And if you don't want to walk, you can certainly jog or run doing this. I just don't want you to breathe through your mouth. Okay? So the next step is internal retention, holding the breath in. So I'm going to inhale for 5 steps. Hold the breath in for 5. I'm going to squeeze my abdominal muscles onto my GI tract. And then I'm going to exhale for 10 through my nose. So it's inhale 5, hold 5, exhale 10. And this can be done running, jogging, or walking, or on any cardio machine. Spin bike, here we go. Inhale 5, hold 5, squeeze the core. Exhale 10. How's that feel? Now just breathe through your nose and bring your heart rate back down. Just take 10 seconds off here and allow the body's cells to integrate that breathing, that breath regulation. Next technique, 4-part breath. Inhale 5, hold 5, exhale for 5, and have an external retention, holding the breath out for 5. Allowing the stale air residue that's in the alveoli sacs of the lungs, that's in the cells and tissues of the body, to be incinerated on the holding out period, so that the next time we inhale, the body is totally open and receiving more of the qualities of inhale: oxygen, hydrogen, nitrogen, and carbon. So here we go. I call this my 4-part breath. Great warm up. Inhale 5, hold 5, exhale 5, hold out 5. Repeat 2 more rounds. Beautiful. Take 10 seconds to bring your heart rate back down. Try not to mouth breathe and start to breathe as slowly as you can. This is a wonderful warm-up routine, and it can be also used in between interval training to bring your heart rate back down. It can also be utilized standing alone in between sets in a weight training routine as you're going from machine to machine, weight to weight, set to set. Next technique is we're going to exhale and hold the breath out. We're going to count. I'm going to count to a 5 count. I'm going to hold the breath out for 5, and then I'm going to inhale and hold the breath in for a 10 count. Remember, you can usually, under most circumstances, hold the breath in, an internal retention, twice as long as you can hold it out. So this is a great routine to do in between sets to help amplify your exercise routine. It's also a great way to warm up. It's a great piece to do right before you're going to do a speed piece in training to get more out of it without wearing out the muscles and bones that are under duress from speed running. So we're going to go like this in 3, 2, exhale, hold out for 5, inhale, hold in for 10, squeeze your core, draw up on the buttock, exhale as long as you can through your nose, hold the breath out for 5, inhale, hold the breath in for 10. Take 10 seconds and breathe on your own. When we're coming out of a speed piece and our heart rate is elevated, One of the ways I'd like to bring people's heart rate back down is fast breathing through the nose. Rather than going after a hard piece, I don't want to let all that energy out. Remember, there's an oxygen molecule in the carbon dioxide, and we want to be able to handle higher levels of carbon dioxide without the heart rate going up and the neurological activity becoming chaotic. So one of the ways that we can bring the heart rate back down quickly is fast nasal breathing to recalibrate carbon dioxide and oxygen levels, and you can get your lower body mechanics quickly reset underneath you. So in 5 seconds, I'm going to inhale, I'm going to hold the breath in for 10, and then I'm going to breathe quickly through my nose for 10 rounds. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hold for 10. Now just take 10 breaths, breathe through your nose, breathe as slowly as you can, and begin to feel. Breathing down into the belly. So your heart rate should be back down by now, and it's just the 5th integration breath. So when I'm breathing quickly through my nose, I'm just taking the diaphragmatic breath, which is the belly swelling, and the breath coming up into the collarbone, and I'm just keeping the breath down in the belly. And on the inhale, the belly swells, and on the exhale, there's a vigorous exhale, drawing the abdominal muscles back on the viscera of the body, giving you an energetic charge from your organs rather than coming from the outer muscles and bones. So it's just or it might look something like this, where you just have the belly It's a great tool to either bring the heart rate down quickly, or maybe you might want to raise it up real quickly before you go into a piece. Another great way to recover is alternate nostril breathing. When the heart rate is elevated, we can cross-pattern the breath, allowing the body and the brain to receive breath only through one nasal channel at a time. And this is a wonderful tool to increase the vibrancy of your cardio without wearing out your legs, but also cross-pattern the information of the brain so that you're using whole brain methodologies in regard to trying to achieve the goal that you want using less wear and tear, using the whole brain. So I'm going to step to the side of the treadmill. The technique is this. You take the right thumb and you have the ring finger ready. 2 fingers curled in. The thumb closes off the right nostril and you inhale slowly up the left. You close off the left. At the completion of the inhale, you release the thumb and you exhale right. You inhale right. At the completion of the inhale, you close off the right with the thumb pad. You release the ring pad, exhale left. Inhale left. Close off the left, release the thumb, exhale right. Inhale right. Close off the right, release the ring, exhale left. So the technique is exhale, inhale, switch. So coming out of a high heart rate, coming out of an interval piece, finishing up your cardio. I always do alternate nostril breathing as a way of amplifying the effects of what I just did. If I'm working with weights, same deal. When I'm coming off my bench press, I'm coming out of my shoulder press, in between sets, I'll do alternate nostril breathing to bring my heart rate back down, center myself, while at the same time cross-patterning the information that's moving across the respiratory glands of the brain and my two prefrontal cortexes, which are just 2 television sets. So use the alternate nostril breathing as a great tool to bring yourself into balance, stay centered, and really maximize your workout time. So you could do any one of these exercises longer than what I did today. Due to the constraints of the video, we just did them several rounds. So remember, it's inhale first, exhale longer than the inhale. Inhale, hold, exhale. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold. Another technique is hold the breath out, inhale, hold the breath in. And remember, you can hold in twice as long as holding out. To bring your heart rate back down quickly, do the quick breathing through the belly. It's a wonderful tool so that you don't have to mouth breathe to bring your heart rate back down and dump that precious energy back out. And then alternate nostril breathing. This is the gateway to get you into flow states or deeper states of concentration where you're not easily distracted and you can almost instantaneously achieve your goals. My name's Eddie Harrold from Go Be Great. On behalf of PT on the Net, have a great day.